Okay, this is my third time trying to make a video in response. One, I appreciate you guys digging this medium. Really helps the one-handed bandit over here. Typing is hard and it's really hard to get my intent. Theme of this video is get that bread, yo, right? What's that mean? Go get that player, right? But you gotta have the bread to do that. And as you all know, we ain't got a bunch of bread, right? We're hurting a little bit there. So we're really looking at any improvement, looking at what very low tier acquisitions at this point, right? And possibly some trade. I mean, trades do happen after the deadline. So if everybody's cool, I'd like to jump off Jake's a bit. Jake, first of all, awesome video, dude. You're like tailor made for a podcast. You totally cleared up the wide receiver wish list, which I think me and you were pretty copacetic and we're looking anyway. So I'm gonna bring that wide receiver piece in here. So if you look at the last game, and I think I talked a 7 line, I saw a lot of 4 or 5 wide receiver sets. That's a lot. I mean, one injury away, we don't have a lot of great depth, for one. 2, again, I mean, are our guys okay? Yeah, I mean, they're all right. I mean, are we going to get anything drastically better? I mean, after OBJ leaving the market, probably not. Okay, but you need a guy who can block and can catch. So keep that where I'm going. Run game, man, we beat that shit to death. Everybody, I don't think there's a Davis fan left other than the guy was cool, right? So, again, out there on the street, how many acquisitions are there? There's just not a lot. There's some off-street guys you could try in, but you all know it's a different shape, football shape. There's some teams we could look at trading with. Obviously, Indianapolis, potentially Marlon Mack. I'm sorry, drinking a little coffee here. Cappuccino, actually, the new cappuccino machine. And then you got, what's the other targets? Maybe okay, running back. Not a lot. Maybe Cleveland. But shit, it just lost Hunt. I mean, he's been on the IR for a while. Chubb is fucking up my fantasy league, by the way, lethal. Carmen came to, he's got fucking COVID now, so it's like a never-ending cycle. But we'll talk fantasy the other day. But they were a team that had multiple running backs. You guys know targets, obviously bring them on and talk about it. But here's kind of where I want to center. So I've talked about the wide receiver in depth, but let's bring the discussion more, in my opinion, where Jake was at. Must be able to block, must be of size, must be able to catch, and traffic, right? Contested balls. Okay, that's some criteria. Running back, I mean, it's like a crap draw, but you need some speed. At least somebody who's faster than what we have with Davis, who basically is like a glorified Jason Snelling if we're lucky. The other area, look, everybody's bagging on the defense. I think Jason Lethal, you posted, 30%, 25% of P's schemes actually been exposed to these players. It's a learning curve. So let's keep that in mind. And that means they'll get better as anybody's played any type of sports, by the way, knows. But I don't think anybody's lacking the idea of talent. But again, get that bread, yo. It costs to get it, right? And plus it's slim pickings, right? So maybe there are just some trade candidates. Who knows? I'm not real sure. Man, defense is going to be really hard to trade. Most people don't give up viable players. So I would look at, so bringing all that full circle to me, I'm going to throw out some targets and you guys see. So for me, the running back, my preferable is the same as Clarence. Marlon Mack all day, baby. All day. If I could get Marlon Mack, I'd take a risk. The other one, you guys are going to hunt me down and try to kill me, but I don't give a fuck, was it N'Keal Harry, I believe is his name, for New England? Look, he's big. He's got big hands. He's got some agility. He was a first-round pick, right? There's something to him. Is he a Julio? No. Can he be a Cordell? Probably not. But he could be a big possession guy. He could go across the middle, and he can make some catches. Those 2 targets for me, I wouldn't blink an eye at spending a draft pick on that. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and get this draft thing out of the way. It's a crapshoot, anyway. If we're talking late rounders, 6, 7, something like that, who cares? Defense is a little tougher for me. There's just not a lot out there, man. I'm just being honest. I mean, when you look out there, what's out there on a block on defense, I think Melvin Ingram's still available. Try to bring him in, maybe. Will he play? So anyway, I'm gonna leave this with you guys a question. What would you do? We've heard, I think Jake, you referenced this again. TF, we heard Arthur Smith. We're about winning. We see a winning culture. I think I beat that to death in my video. We see a desire not to just sandbag, right? So what do you do to improve the team? And look, you guys aren't the regular message board, so I'm sure you're not like G fucking dog, my boy, but he's stupid as hell. He just like hoards draft picks like that goddamn money. Look, I ain't saying go TD, but if I got a chance in a 4-4 division, we've been close in pretty much every game but, what was it, Philadelphia, and somewhat in the Bucks. I'm not necessarily giving up on the opportunity of going higher, and I believe in positive momentum. So I pose it back. You guys got some holes. I think we're all kind of agreeing. Okay, wide receiver, we need some sort of depth. Look, you could argue a tight end. I'm good with that. But who would you sign to augment your roster to make it better right now? Who would you trade for? Running back. Who would you trade for? Is there an off the street guy you might do? Let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Third, anybody on the defense. Who would you add? I think the latest 2 acquisitions we have are really good. Interior guys. I'm not sure out there who edge we could actually get a hold to. Do we go linebacker? I mean, you got a guy like Jalen Smith, right? Who's out. So who would you add? Pardon me, it's because I'm Mexico. So anyway, I want to point out Jake. Awesome segue into it. Clarence, badass idea of starting this video thing. Love you all, but I want to hear your thoughts. So who do you add? We're not tanking. What do we do? Anyway, guys, later I'll probably do something a little longer, maybe tomorrow, talk about my thoughts on the defense and the scheme. So over to whoever wants to do the next video. Have a good day.